Alright, so we're getting out the little Sea Nymph. I'm going to get her cleaned up so we can take her to, I guess, over to Winter Haven, Florida, and we're going to jump around the lakes because there's a bunch of lakes there in the Winter Haven, Lake Alfred area, and they're all connected by channels, and there is one lock between all the lakes, but you can jump from channel to channel, or lake to lake through the channels. But mainly this is the one I just picked up recently, and everybody knows I restore boats. Luckily this one doesn't need to be restored, it's just a flipper, and I don't really think it needs much. I'm just going to do a real nice cleanup on it. It needs a major detail, and as you can see, the carpet's in good shape. Nothing's tore up. He kept it covered all the time, but it's just dirty from fishing and stuff like that over the years. These are the original Sea Nymph seats. Nice and pliable. They're not dry and cracking or anything, so I want to take care of these. Just got a little mold on them and stuff, you know, from just sitting under the cover all the time. So got my mold remover here. I'll tell you what, this stuff works wonders. Used it on many boats. It's really good. It works almost as good as bleach, I would say, or better, but it doesn't affect the upholstery and it doesn't eat up your stitching. So in that aspect, it's a lot better than bleach. And I'm just going to go ahead and hit the seats with it. And then we're going to work on the carpet a little bit. I just got some purple power in here. I'm just going to give it a real light, just a little mist to you know, I don't want to dry rot the carpet with the purple power, which you really won't hurt it. It's not going to discolor anything. I'm just giving it a real light spray, and then I'm going to mix up just a touch of car wash in a bucket, go along with my brush. It's just a lot of elbow grease. We're just going to work the carpet like that, back and forth, get everything broke loose, and then when I rinse it down, it should look pretty doggone good. And then of course we're just going to use the same old car wash with a regular old mitt and just wash the boat itself and just get it cleaned up. It's just dirty, you know, and even like in the bait, or I mean not the bait, but the well back there, just get her cleaned up. Alright, so I sprayed the seats and they come up really good. I just got them laying up front here because I'm trying to make room to do the carpet. They're nice and white now. These straps and all were so bad and moldy and dirty and just dark, almost black color from all the mold. So they're definitely coming up good. And I just took them out, like I said, to make a little more room here. I've already done the front carpet. Cleaned the bow while I was at it, because you're going to always rinse from the top to the bottom. Cleaned up the dash and stuff. It come up pretty nice, the console. That's a little bit of staining, I'm not sure what that is. Got the nice carbon fiber set up. All the switches and everything are nice and clean. I like it. Cleaned up the throttle and all, and like I said, luckily he kept it covered, so nothing's really sunburned or anything like that. It's just dirty from being a fishing boat and hardly ever cleaned, I guess. You're going to make a mess in it. He used to catch a lot of fish, he said. So anyway, I've already done the back section too here, and now I'm working on the two side bolsters, or whatever you want to call it. I've already scrubbed this one down. I need to go ahead and get ready to rinse it now, and then I just got my main floor area. But just go ahead and rinse from your highest point down. Try to keep it going that way towards the back. And folks, don't be worried about getting your boat wet. That's what it's for. I'll tell you right now, if you cause any trouble doing something like this, you already had problems with your boat. So just sit here and wash her on down, and see, there's a lot of things people wouldn't know when they don't see a boat getting detailed. They have no idea when they drop it off, come back and pick it up, what's been done. And I'm going to tell you, it's kind of like when I worked at the body shop. You don't want customers to see their baby when they're tore down. And hell, even at my shop at home, you don't want to see the cars and boats and stuff before they're finished, I tell you. Unless you're an actual car or boat person that knows, then you have no idea. You would see it and freak out. I do detail cars the same way as this. take them all the way down and taking the carpet out. I don't get into just doing the steam cleaning like some of the so-called professionals, because that doesn't get down under the insulation and stuff, the padding in the carpet, and what's underneath the carpet soaked through to the floorboard. If I'm doing a real detail, I take the carpet and console and seats out, set them on the car trailer or wherever set up, wash them and brush them, and sometimes even pressure wash them and leave them out there to dry. Just make sure there's somewhere they can dry good, you know. And in the wintertime, I'll set them up on sawhorses in the shop with the heater blowing on them. And then rinse the whole entire car out, and even the headliner and everything. And then that way, the only thing that's left in there would be the dash of the car. And usually I'll cover it with some trash bags or something and go to town. I mean, wash and spray everything, all the door panels, everything. And then whatever puddles are in there, take the shop vac, vacuum it out, let her dry. That's how you do a real detail, y'all. So anyway, I'm about to start brushing on this side, starting at the top, going to the bottom. Just really doing a light one, because all I'm trying to do is fluff the carpet back up if there's anywhere that it's matted down. And usually hitting any of the stains is good enough to get it off like this, and then by the time you rinse it really good like I do with the water, you'll have it done. So we'll just go along, do a really nice scrub on it. Sometimes you can get the little bristle attachments for your drill if you want to do it that way. I don't have one here at the RV. I got them back at the shop, but for this one we're just doing a hand cleaning. She will look good enough, because I'm about to take her out next couple days. We're going to the Springs, so stick around through the video and see that. Or I might have to make a second video, I'm not sure yet. So hit that like and subscribe, and that way you'll be in touch with the channel if you haven't already. You'll be able to follow along on these adventures, because this ain't the only boat, y'all. This is just my little fishing one that I just happened to pick up recent. And you can always see me doing some kind of restore on a boat, car, truck, bike, golf cart, whatever. I'm into anything. I don't care, y'all. And then might even be doing adventures like we're going to do at the Crystal Springs, Three Sisters Springs on Crystal River. We're going to take this one next week on the way home back to South Carolina. And go see the manatees, because they are up in the spring right now. It's the end of January. So they go up in there for the warm water. So you just keep on rinsing until you can get as much of the suds out, or all, as you can. And then we'll let her dry. She's going to be looking good, y'all. Alright, so we got her all cleaned up finally. And, you know, it's not a perfect detail or anything, just cleaning her up so I can go have some fun. It's been sitting a couple years. I wanted everything to be nice and clean. That's just how I am. I like my boats and cars clean. Hell, I don't care if it's a golf cart. I want them clean. So I think the carpet come up pretty good. The whole boat overall, like I said, he kept it in really nice shape. It's always staying covered. It used to be indoors till the last so many years, and then it's always covered. And like I said, the carpet, you know, it's not perfect, but definitely looks good now. And like I said, it's not dry rotted, it's not all peeling and flaking and falling apart and stuff. And we're just getting her cleaned up so we can go and have some fun. Now I am going to end this video, so go ahead and, if you haven't already, hit that like and hit that subscribe, and you can stay tuned for the next video. Next week we are going to go over to Homosassa, Florida. We're going to hit the Crystal River and go to the Three Sisters Springs and take the little boat here and have a good time. I started it earlier on the hose, make sure everything, she fired right up, runs good. I put brand new tires on it. I had ordered the tires at home. I had them sent to the shop at home. I've got my own balancer and tire machine, and I went ahead and changed them. I took the wheels with me. So I've got two brand new nice heavy duty 8-ply, and that way radials, I don't have to worry about them blowing out going down the interstate doing 70 and 80 like I do Got the new spare and everything on here, so we're good to go. So like I said, stick around, check out the video next week. And this is my little Sea Nymph. I think it's going to be a good little fishing boat. It's going to make somebody a really nice one, that's for sure. And I'm going to do a little bit of my Steve-O touches to it. You know, I still got to go over everything when I get it home. Do impeller and stuff like that. Maybe a set of plugs. We'll see how it runs on the river next week. So y'all find out with me. Let's see how she runs. If it needs a tune-up or if it needs carburetor work from sitting. So I'm going to end it here, and y'all have a blessed evening.